So, hi, watching us live, or maybe listening as a podcast. Today with Oksana. Hi, Oksana.
Hello, guys.
Hi. For the last 12 weeks, we were working with you at 1991 Strata. Yeah. And we will discuss some achievements in these 12 weeks, but mostly I'm interested how you went into becoming an entrepreneur. And I will ask some questions about it. You know my questions. They're actually the same from mostly from the streams. My idea behind these streams is to give Ukrainian startups the place to train their pitch, to discuss, to become more comfortable in speaking in English. And actually, this week I spoke with one successful startup founder, and he answered like, "No, I don't. I'm not comfortable with speaking in English right now." But they are like making not huge amount of money, but making money. Maybe sometime he will join us too.
I hope so.
Yeah. And this is not a recorded podcast. Yes, we're interested in your questions, comments, words of support. We will see them in like UI. We are doing this, so please don't be shy. Comment and ask questions. And you can always recommend somebody or some startup I should invite too. As always, again, there is a QR code for cola donation. Our army needs our supports and we need them. So you know how it works right now. So let's go straight into the first question. Oksana, why Cheery Cat? What is Cheery Cat now and how far you went?
Yeah, thanks for the question. First of all, I would like to say hello, everybody, and thanks very much, Serge, for this cool opportunity to share about my project, about my ideas. And I think it's going to be really useful for startups like my startup, early stage startup, for practice English and other skills. So, Cheery Cat is already second version of my project, and right now we're building pet longevity system. So our mission, our main idea is to find diseases, detect diseases at early stage. So to help pet parents to detect them, and you will bring your pets at hospital, and everything is going to be fine because 80% of all chronic diseases could be found on early stage and fixed at early stage. But right now it is really hard to find this at early stage because, for example, why Cheery Cat? But not like Cheery Dog or Cheery Pet, something like this. Because right now we're focusing on cats because cats are really sensitive. They can tolerate their pain. That is why it is so hard to find diseases at early stage. That is why we create this product. But first version of this product, it was Cat Concierge. The main idea was to help pet parents, to take care of the pet with different reminders, um, uh, with different I don't know, like list of vets, list of hospitals, something like this. But we decided to change our idea because actually it's not the solution of for our main problem, detect diseases at early stage. Yeah.
And when you joined, you said that you had a first it was Cat Concierge, and you it's like you changed the name or you pivoted.
Yeah, it was Pivot. Yes, it was Pivot, and I decided to change the name because I asked like a lot of people about like cat concierge naming, and they told me like no match between detect like diseases at early stage and cat concierge. So we decided to find out like with a new name, and Cheery, it's like. Funny, not funny, I mean happy cat, and the main idea to make your pet happy, and you will happy also because your pet is happy.
But that's we were talking about this a lot, but still, this question is like here, why cats? Not, I don't know. I understand that it could be dogs, but it could be like people.
Good question. And I can say that right now we are talking only about cats, but in the future we will add more animals. But why not people? Because uh, when I decided to create this project, it was behind this project was personal story. First of all, I'm a dog lovers. I love pets. I have two chocolate Labradors, and they're so funny. Yes, yes, Ежевика and Marta.
So we know each other for 12 weeks at least. And just now I've learned that you have two great dogs,
Yes,
basically.
yes.
Wow.
Yes, yes, they're so great. So I'm in love with them. And the story was that I helped my aunt with the cat with the one kidney, and it was a hard story because it's so hard to take care of this cat with this some kind of disables. And when I asked what happened, like it was really hard to find diseases at early stage. And then I realized maybe it's not just about cat, it's about all pets because it's like people. We are not going to the hospital. I mean, right now we can do it because we change our mentality. But maybe 2 or 5 years ago, for us, it's so strange to go to the doctor if nothing happens. I mean, like preventive medicine is something strange for us right now. But what we can say about pets? But right now we change our attitude to our pets. They're not only pets right now; they are our friends. They are our like part of our family, and I strongly share these values. And I decided to come up with the idea with this project how to help pets.
I do love that you're saying not cat owners, but cat parents.
Yes, yes.
That's great. It changed so much, basically. I am cat person in the first
Oh,
like I have cats since I don't know 1992 when I was 6 years old. Not eight. And I have like a lot of stories, and I do understand why and why I'm working with you because I do understand the problem you are talking about. That cats are not feeling pain the way we are,
yeah.
basically, and most of other animals. And I have a lot of experience with visiting vet with like
Is it stressful? Yeah.
it's you're visiting pet in vet in the first place when something like huge change. So
Yeah, yeah.
and you need to save a life, basically, not the way, not the like diagnose and preventive medicines
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
you're
Not
talking
just check
about.
up or like go through all tests.
Yeah,
No, you need to have time. You need to schedule it. You need to somehow bring your cat to the hospital. You need to have all this time, and you need to do it like 2 times per year. You need to do it, and it sounds like crazy. Like
yeah,
a lot of people just ignore this stuff. And I mean, for example, in Ukraine, it is so easy to go to the hospital. I mean, vet hospital, and just like, oh, hello, can I check my cat, my pet, or so on? And they told you like, oh, you need to wait like 2 or 3 hours, and sometimes we are complaining just about 2 or 3 hours. But for example, in the USA, in Canada, uh, it's impossible. It's impossible to just come to the West Hospital and ask about can I please check my cat or dog and something like this, because you need to wait 2, 3, or even 4 months, and if everything is okay, you can do it. But mm, what if your like disease of your pet now is chronical? What for because it's already 4 months. uh, I mean, I think it's a huge problem. Yeah.
it's a huge problem with medicine,
Yeah.
medicine,
Yeah.
not only for pets,
Accessibility.
it's
Yeah.
for every living creature. let's say this way. And yeah, and what's like your solution to this?
How we
we
can.
are doing this? Yeah, how you doing
Yes,
it?
yes,
Actually, I have a video. I can show you a video because your product
yes,
manager
yes,
gave me one, and but you can describe it while it
yes,
starts.
but before you start, I would like to say some words about our solution, because we changed it a bit, and you may don't know this solution, because we change like every week. We have a lot of discussions, a lot of hypotheses, and we change. So um, before, like 1991 accelerator, we decided to create home tests. And it sounds like a really good idea. You just order this test, and actually, you right now you will see the video with this test, and then I will continue describing the whole idea. So it's the box with all necessary stuff for the test.
Yeah, you can describe like not with
Yeah,
waiting like what will be shown, but yeah, actually it's a
yeah.
test with it's like on chemistry lessons test. Yeah.
Yeah, with the different indicators. It's actually 9 indicators, like waterproof sand. And we have all things to make this process really comfortable for owner, because you just put this waterproof sand and you will wait, I don't know how long you need to wait, because it's your pet decision. Yes, and then you will take this test, just put the urine on this test, and the indicators will react and show some colors. And then you download our application and scan the result with the application. And then in, I don't know, 2 or 3 minutes, you will have the result. But in one day, 24 hours, you will have feedback from our doctor, because our doctor will check your answer on the questions, your data about pet, the test result, and tell like advices, and tell like different information, or maybe tell you you need to go visit hospital directly. Yeah.
Yes,
So the whole
it's
process
working.
will take you 5 minutes, like around 5 minutes. Yeah. And a
No,
cool
no,
cool
not
test,
5 minutes.
sure.
It's still waiting for your cat to go
Yes,
to their
yes,
place. The
yes,
hardest thing.
it's the main, yeah, it's the main part of the process. Yes. So we came up with this idea, and it sounds, for me, it was like, okay, that's really great idea. But then I realized that maybe we can do more, because right now we can collect just 9 indicators. But what if we can collect more data? And then we started like imagine how we can do it. And then we came up with a smart collar that will also collect some data like activity, heart rate, like breathe, sleeping cycles, and so on. And maybe other stuff, but we are not actually right now ready to describe. Yes, something like this. Yeah. And then what we decided to do, so our pet parent will buy this smart collar for cat, and it's gonna be annual subscription, and we will bring our pet owner also our tests. And at the home we will have pet care station, smart collar plus home test. And we will also add like service to ask a doctor to come at home and bring some blood result and do it. So we will collect not 9 indicators, but more than 20 indicators, and we will collect this data. And then right now in our team we have veterinarian expert, and she's a really cool expert in this field, because she has her own practices, her own approaches. And right now she has hypothesis, because of her experience, that if we looking into cat or dog 1 or 2 year, and write all data about this dog, we can detect, we can prognose, we can understand his or her diseases in the future. So we can actually, again, I forgot this word in English. We can predict, yes, we can predict diseases in the future. So that is why right now we are not just about home tests, we are about pet longevity system. So this system is going to be at home, and you will use it at home in any time you actually need it. So I think it will work. I hope so. Now we, in the near 3 months, we will know it definitely.
Yeah, as always, startups are not launched by themselves. Founders make them succeed. So
Yes,
it all
yes,
depends on you. And yeah, the next question is: you've described two products, but actually you have three.
yes.
And
You're talking about sand, yeah?
my short intro, because when we started talking with you, it was like you're doing the way, like, as everyone knows, Airbnb were selling uh, cereals on the like 2008 elections, and they were how they're making the first money, because like starting Airbnb as marketplace from scratch was not like easy task, and you did almost the same.
Yeah, 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 with the sand, with a waterproof sand. So, what is the product? It's not just waterproof sand. It is the way how you can collect urine from your cat and bring to the doctor. I mean, it's also a big problem because I asked a lot of people about it, and I mean, you need to somehow do it because, for example, you go to the hospital and they told you like, oh, everything is not really good. We need to check your test. So please do test and then come to us with the results. And how you can do it? Because if we use like sand or another stuff, it's not gonna work. That is why we decided to create our own waterproof sand. And as I see right now, it was a really cool decision because 42 clinics in Ukraine, they actually accepted it, they actually love it, they actually want it. This sand because it's more natural than other our competitors than we have on our market. And then we checked like Romanian market and realized that it's also problem in the Romanian market because on Romanian market we also have this competitor with not natural sand like we have right now. So we are moving right now and trying, but we are on this stage that we can allow this we can allow us to do it because we can test it everything what we want to understand. We have this kind of hypothesis, so it's a great way.
Yeah, the other way, like, you have ideas for three products. One that's like working because clinics are interested and you just deliver them. Sorry. Other one that like is ready but not released. I thought one is a hypothesis and need to focus. And the
Yes,
hardest, and we always like, I have my notebook with me of all what we discussed, but it's always, we started discussing sand first and like spending 80% of our time with it and then 20% of tests. And then we gradually moved in these 12 weeks to the other way
yeah.
around.
Yeah, but the
Uh,
scent also it's the part of our product with urine test. So actually, it's one of the one product, and test and scent will be part of our home system in the future.
it's a part of the system, but you need to like sell it, and for you like a business it's different
Yes,
product
yeah,
because you need to
yeah,
sell
yeah.
it differently. Yeah, it's like, I don't know, coffee is used not only to make coffee but some other things, but you need to be roastery to sell coffee and some other things to create some other things with coffee.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I totally agree. But the main idea of our pet longevity system in the future, I mean, in the future, is in near 3 months, is that people will have annual membership, and they will have not just smart collar, but also this test. I think it was our not problem, but wrong decision to. To make our urine test is the main product because for from startup perspective, as I understand right now, it's a weak product. because I mean, when we cannot sell just 3 million, I mean, maybe we can, but as I now understand after different analysis that this is really a weak product, and maybe it will be really cool additional product, because for example, I went deep into the market research, and I found our competitor with Collar. And what is interesting that they also did a pivot. They were GPS tracker Collar for cats and pets. It's really popular in the USA. And then they realized maybe we are going to track this data and somehow use it. Maybe we can prevent something. Maybe we can, I don't know, show some health insights to pet parents. And it works right now. They already sold 60,000 of this kind of smart collars. They got investments, and it's really cool. But as I understand right now, they just tracked activity. Then they distract these health patterns, activity patterns, and show these insights to pet parents. But with our system, we will collect more data and show more insights and show more information. So we will bring more value to pet parents.
Yeah. The other way, like, you can have more data, but will everyone need all this data? But this, like,
Hmm.
a good question to ask, not me, and not ask. I need to ask you is to ask potential customers.
Yeah,
Do they
yeah.
need all this data that we are trying to give you? But market is huge because, yeah, I have seen the sales figures of these products and United States is like how many millions of cats? 60, something like that.
Yes, like 80. No, it's something like 80. Yeah, 80
So
million.
80 millions of cat, but right now they sell only 60,000. So the market is
Yes,
huge. Potential is huge.
yes, it's the point, but we are talking now only about cats. But this kind of system for dogs, and we, to be honest, uh, we didn't do the research about dogs because it's not right now our focus. We will now focusing on cats. Yeah. So I think it's a good hypothesis for testing. Yeah. We need everything to test because, for example, this week we got a really cool meeting with the CEO of Vet Online. It is telemedicine in Ukraine, and they 5 months ago launched in Romanian market. And I was thinking about maybe it's a cool idea to bring this test to telemedicine, and they, with help of telemedicine, we will sell this test. And I tried to find this CEO, and I don't know how much time I spent. Maybe it was around months. I tried to text him everywhere, LinkedIn, email, even his. I found somehow his number. I texted in the Telegram, then in Instagrams, in different accounts, and finally he like told me like, "Oh, hello, it's really cool to speak with you." And then I have a huge insight that people, I mean, pet parents, come to the telemedicine, I mean, his telemedicine, and asked not about preventing stuff because they actually don't see this stuff, but they asked about food,
Yeah.
about advices about food, and like, oh my god, it's really cool when you have these insights from your like potential client that gonna be sell your product. So yeah, it's every time, like every week you test, you have new result, you have new outcome, and you change, and it's a lot of work. Yeah.
Yeah, it's also work, but you are still, it's not your full time job. And that's
Yeah.
fascinating. Like how you're managing all of this, developing
Yes.
an app, talking with people like in Ukrainian vet clinics and testing tests.
Yes. I mean, I think that I have the main goal is to build the company, and that is why I I don't know. I actually don't remember. Maybe was it 2 or 3 years ago when I understand that if you don't uh, if you don't how would say if you don't find time on something, you just don't want to find, and that's it. Like, no excuses, you just don't want to find, and that's it. And right now when I get up, yeah, of course, there are some days when actually I don't want to do something because I feel upset about something, I feel destroyed and so on, but it's normal, I'm a person. But then I realized my main goal, that I would like to build the big company for pet parents with a global mission. And I started to be really motivated in this moment. And then I found this time. And actually, I created new time management system, and it works for me. And I would like to share. Maybe someone
Yeah.
will pick up the system and have. So I have like work, I have my time for my family, and I have like this project, and maybe like one more project. And I decided to be focusing on project. I decided my main value right now is to be focused, like to be in focus. Yeah. So I created my calendar, and then I created the oh my god, rectangle with the time. And I decided, for example, for Cheery Cat it's going to be like four, like I decided like in week I can spend like 80 hours or 100 hours. So I put these rectangles in my calendar in a special color. It's like pink color or green color, you can choose. And then I put my work, and then I put my hobby. And actually I understand with help of this color what is my focus. Actually my focus is family, my focus is my work, and my focus is Cheery Cat. And then I decided to mix this, or just I don't know, change or move or something like this, and it works. I already like 1 week on this time management system, and it's really cool because you're not thinking about, oh my god, maybe I need to change my focus, maybe I need to do it, maybe I need to do this. You just like, okay, no, it's not this time. You need to wait like Tuesday or Wednesday or Friday. Yeah. So try and tell me how it's going on.
I'm actually calendar geek too, and that's the first thing you need to do, like when you're planning at the beginning of the week. For me, like sometimes at the end of Sunday or the first time on Monday, you're planning the week ahead, and then like you have days when you have some role, because when you are working by yourself, you have different roles every day. Sometimes it's HR thing and
Yeah.
marketing or sales, and you're trying to like select different days to do these things. And if there's something on Wednesday, but this day isn't like Monday, for example,
Yeah.
I don't know, HR day, so it will wait for a Monday and all of this stuff. Yeah, totally agree. So it was like 3 minutes about calendar, and why you need to the calendar needs to be your main application on your computer and
Yes.
in a phone. Yeah,
Yeah.
because you've decided at the beginning of the week what you would do, and you will do this. Actually, that's to add one more thing, the last thing about this. This will help with execution. A lot of startups are thinking about a lot, but not doing a lot. But startups will succeed with execution. And when you have selected time for think about at the Monday, for example, and then execute all the other days, you will achieve something.
Yeah. Yeah. Totally agree. Yeah.
Yeah, and actually, we talked about how you're doing things that are not scaling. It's for with your sent products, like uh, your additional products you can sell to people. But what's your like story of this meeting with these people? Like, I as I understand, they're not like paying right now you, but they're like agreed
You mean
to become your clients.
with hospitals? Yeah. I mean with clinics about the
With
same.
clinics in
Yeah.
Ukraine, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes. Yes. So how was the process? Actually, we we created the actually I don't remember 100 piece of like packages with this scent, and we sell like for free. You can use it, you can try it and see what actually how it actually works. Yeah, and then we call them after 1 week and ask how it actually was for them. Was it good experience, or maybe we can change something, or about their opinion about our product. And they told us like, yes, right now we love this product, and we are waiting this product I mean like sales we are going to buy I mean 5 or 6 packages of sand. It's not a big amount, of course it's not a big amount, but we started from scratch, and right now for us it's a big amount. It's more than zero. Yeah, for sure. Uh, Everything then more that more than zero is really cool, fun, and fantastic if you started from scratch. So right now we will continue our calling with clinics, because we stopped it because in September we will have demo day in 1991. So please join online, everybody who right now in the podcast. And you can see our startup how it's going on. Yeah, so we will come back to this, and then maybe Lviv, maybe other cities. So we will continue our work to cover all Ukraine.
Yeah, and with all these potential customers, what's your market size with Scent product?
With send product, we actually, to be honest, we didn't calculate it, because we didn't even think about that we can sell it before we come to 1991. And then you're like, oh, maybe you will try to sell it. And we're like, yes, yes, let's try it. And then we understand that it works. We created our like package with our logo, with our naming, and I'm like, oh wow, it's our product with our package, and they actually love it, and people love it. So it's more like it's another stage of feeling to be the CEO of the startup. So I'm so excited.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's like that's why you need to have the simple product just to feel
Yeah,
success. You need to feel like
how to sell
doing
it, the
this.
process
Yeah,
of selling. Yes, yes, that's a good idea. Yeah,
because yeah, let's get back to your tests product, main product right now,
yeah,
and it consists of tests. You need to order test basically that printed card,
yeah, yeah.
and you
With
have like
reagents. Yeah,
special box with sand and all the stuff, but basically you need only this card to
do
and
this
mobile
test.
app
Yeah,
and
yeah,
mobile
and
app.
mobile. Yeah, 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 yeah.
And what's going on over there? Like mobile app reads colors and how they changes, like it knows the matrix and this color is not the same.
Yes, so like everybody asks us what like the idea about this product, because like change color, but what if people can see directly on the test strip and to tell what the color actually is? But it's wrong story, because for example in the clinics you can buy these test strips. There are a lot of test strips, but the main idea, if you buy this package, it's always around 50 till 100 test strips in one package. So you buy this package in the clinic, but when you open, you need to use it for 2 or 3 months, because then it will show you a really wrong result. It's one problem. The second problem, that people can match color wrong, because for me, for example, this is maybe yellow or brown, but for you it's going to be orange or something like this. So we can do it in the wrong way. That is why our application using computer vision detect this color, and then we have our admin panel with doctors, and then our doctor check this test, see the test strip, see the result that our application made, and decided what to write due to recommendations to pet parent. For example, it may be something with livers, or maybe, for example, we have one indicator, it is blood, and if it is blood in the urine, so it's a huge signal that you need to, it is a big warning that you need to go to the hospital directly right now, and it is no time. So just doctor will write you need to ASAP go to the hospital and fix it and check it and so on. So it is right now how it works. Yeah.
So you're not only like computer vision, but computer vision helps to understand, and then your doctor on your side will see not the main photo, but analyzed, like, so
Numbers. Yeah,
analyze
numbers.
numbers, just because the lighting is not doesn't matter, or other things like sunlight or
Uh,
no sunlight.
Yes, I mean it matters. To be honest, it matters because to be honest, we have cases when, for example, I mean it's logical if you use, for example, old Nokia, it's a good phone, it's fine, but you're not gonna create a image with a good quality. That is why we're not going to detect these colors. It's impossible. But if you understand, we have instruction. If you follow the instructions and you go, for example, near the window and you have a good image with a good quality, there is no problem because we can detect it.
Mhm,
But
mhm.
of course, we always say that like 80%, we always put not one test but two tests just to make sure if they are the same, that everything is correct. Just
Just
to,
to verify,
yeah,
like
just to verify. Yeah.
double entering the email address or password, like you need to do
Yeah,
two
yeah, yeah, yeah.
tests.
Totally. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That is why now it works. But for example, like our competitors, they created services just for iOS platform, just for
Yeah,
so right now we have Android and iOS at the same time. So yeah, of course, there are some restrictions, limitations because of phone quality, and of
yeah,
course, if you do image at the night, I mean, you just cannot detect by yourself. Not even mobile phone will detect it. Yeah, so it's our limitations right now. But maybe in the future we will do something with these limitations also, because we're always growing in technology. I mean, the world is not stopped. We always growing. We always creating new technologies and approaches.
yeah, definitely. And what's like right now the biggest win you have already? Like what the thing you're most proud of already?
Yeah, when I watch different podcasts and YouTube videos, people always asked about this question, and I have never thought about this. And right now, I understand that my biggest win is to hear myself in how to build this company, because I would like to share one interesting story. It was 11 months ago when I was alone in this with this idea only in my
Yeah.
mind, and I decided to hire one, like my first people that friend to my project. So I decided that it's gonna be fine if I hire product manager, because I'm technical person and I need somebody who knows everything about product. I mean, metrics, diagrams, and something like this. And then I decided to, oh my God, right now I will create a job vacancy. And then I started thinking like, so what actually I need from this person? Job experience, yes. What else? Like experience in other companies, probably. But it's not. I didn't feel that actually I need it. And then I realized maybe I need to like feel myself and do it in my uniqueness way. And I created my unique job vacancy. Like, hello guys, I am building like a pet startup, so I would like to hire a product manager. So you need to have a pet. you need to be pet friendly. You need to love pets. It's the main criteria. Then you need to have experience in product manager or just knowledge about product management. It is not necessary to have experience, I mean, commercial experience, something like this. Yeah, and then I just decided like, okay, I think I will find my person. And then I decided like um, where I can how in English, where I can put this job vacancy. I'm like, okay, I need to think. Then it's crazy thing. I don't know how it works, but I applied to product manager management program like a product manager, and there I paid for the course of product manager because I decided that there will be really a lot of cool managers, and there I put my vacancy and I got three answers. And also I like put a very important note that like, guys, please do not waste my time. I am a dog lover, please, no, 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 just without this stuff. And the first guy was really experienced guy, but the first question was, how much money do you get for the project? How do you have for the project right now? I'm like, yes, that's cool. That's cool story. He got like 80 years of experience in product management. But I mean, the first question should be about pets, about projects. I mean, they like I feel like he didn't match my values right now. So I told like, oh, you're so cool. I really appreciate that you write me, but please, like right now, no. But I think we will need to be like stay in touch, like be in contact. Then the second guy also came with the prize, and the third girl, she thought like, "Oh, I got a gold retriever. My best friend is veterinarian. I am in love with dogs, and now I'm really like a dream to be a product manager." I'm like, "What? How it works?" And actually, it was the match on 100% because. She's really hard worker, and the main idea is that she feels this pain to be like with like to be a pet owner. Yes, right now, yes, she's I know that she's watching like our podcast or listening. Yes, so I really appreciate that moment, that in that moment I felt myself and I didn't try to have this job vacancy on Genie or somewhere with just ordinary stuff. I decided to be in my way and I decided to explain everything how I feel right now. And it works. Yeah, really it works. And I think it's my biggest win to find her and to be with her in this team. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, that's a great story of hiring your first employee, or in
Yeah.
your case, like almost like-minded. Uh,
Yeah, yeah. Like soulmate. I think
yeah,
she's my soulmate, and I don't know. I think it works when you feel yourself, when you understand yourself, and when you like try to be honest with yourself. And I think it's a good advice and a good thing to try.
yeah. That's a great story. That you've not copied some job offers or something like that. You just wrote, "I need to find people who love cats and have experience,"
Yeah,
and
yes,
and that,
yeah.
and, that, and you've joined course, not like posted
Yes,
somewhere. You joined, yeah.
yeah. Join course where people like try to be product management managers, and actually it was a cool story because Yelena, she's my product manager right now. She got a really huge experience in building her business, like restaurants, like for kids. She got so a lot of experience, and I'm like, oh, thanks God, my first hiring was excellent. Like, thank you very much. So yeah, and I wish I will have next hires like the same in the same way,
Uh, uh, that's
but
hard.
not to yes, but not to apply to different courses because I will spend a lot of money to just pay for these different courses.
But basically, yeah, it's like you went more expensive than posting like on Genie or somewhere.
But it's worth it. Yeah,
Yeah, but it was like, but that's a great story how to get your first hire.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So we'll hide Elena's comment. Okay, and basically the last thing, what is your biggest obstacle right now? Why you're not having thousands of paying customers right now?
Yeah, it's actually a good question. I think we have two moments right now that we need to fix. The first one is stay focused, because right now it's our problem. I mean, because I'm first time founder and I'm solo founder. So when I decided to have this startup, I got no network, no networking, no connections, any connections in this field. And I decided that the best way to have different connections, for example, like with you, to go to different programs. And we went with my team to three programs. It's not just you be there and you speak with people, communicate with people. It's a ton of work. You have webinars, you have zooms, you have different tasks. You have not just tasks for accelerator, you have just tasks for your product. And somehow you just unfocused, because we got this product, we got these programs program by program by program. And we try to achieve this, we try to have this experience with different experts, because our Ukrainian programs, I'm really so proud that I was that right now I'm in this program, because we really got, I mean, this approach that you have your own product manager who is really expert in this field with their own product. So for example, like you, we really appreciate it, because you help us to look in a different ways on our product, like just stop for example these things and maybe focus on the other things. So it was a great experience, but we unfocused, to be honest, because we need to spend time to finish this program, and also we need to spend time actually on our on our product, on our thoughts, on our communication. Yes, and it's our right now big problem. But after this current program, we are not going to go to another program. I hope so. Maybe just a pet program that actually will meet our, I mean, like Purina or
Yeah, I've learned like that Purina have their
yes.
own accelerator. Like, what?
Yes, and we will try to participate in this accelerator. It's right now our goal, but no more programs. It's our, I think, first priority, stayed focused, and the second one, of course, is people, because right now, I mean, you have a lot of specialists in different fields. That's true, but I don't know. It's really hard to find your people that will share your values, thoughts, and something like this. So right now, guys, we are looking for a UI UX designer. So if you know somebody, please text me, or if you are a talented UI UX designer, please write us, and we will make pet care like easier and more funny for our pet parents. Yes, and also I don't have like a lot of experience of hiring people. That is why I doing everything by my own. I mean, just ask what questions actually I want to ask, not about UI UX sometimes, but about person, because I mean, I already understand, it's my huge insight that we are not working without knowledge. We are working with people, with their personality, because if you right now have really right person, your long distance will be perfect. But if right now you choose not really good personality, but you chose a good knowledge, it's not gonna work for a long trip, and you will waste more time, your energy, your emotion. That is why right now, on September, we plan to hire UI UX designer, because unfortunately our designer is no more accessible for us, because she got some kind of family issues. But she was really cool, yes, and we try to find um, not less how coolest, not less coolest person. I mean, so like
But
cool.
great person.
Yes. Let's say, yeah. Let's say great person. Yes, and to find also Flutter developer for us, because right now,
Flutter. Wow.
Yes,
Wow.
because
Why flutter?
yeah, I can explain because for startup, priority is time, is money, and test as much as you can. So how to test it? It will be like really um, useless for us if we try to create iOS application, then Android application. So for us, it's really unnecessary because we are not right now building something huge. I mean, not huge, but technical difficult. We can use Flutter like this technology for our application. So if you know somebody, please write me. I will really appreciate it, and you will have plus to your karma bonus.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Wow. Yeah, basically, this React Native Flutter, all this, they were created for people like you to create
Yeah.
faster and cheaper. And right now, when I actually there are a lot of people who are trying to do, oh no, we do Android and iOS developer, I need to find them. Oh no, guys, you don't need to do that. And
Yes.
I was like, before 2018, before we started doing this at Preply, I was like against, because I have a lot of bad experience with React Native. There was no Flutter at the time, but with React Native and all this. But since then, all these frameworks evaluated like crazy.
Yes, it's for sure. Yes, and right now, guys, if you're watching me and you early stage startup, please do not waste your time and money doing like on iOS or Android. Like, please choose something that will not waste your money for long perspective. But we decided like maybe in the future when we have like a lot of money, we can maybe change our approach and build something on iOS, but I think it will be not necessarily for us. For us.
Yeah, because your like competitive advantage is like care about cats and cat parents, not about like mobile app
Yes,
or
yes,
tests. Like
yes.
you just
That's the
described
main
it that,
idea.
yeah, the scent, the tests, and like the bracelet, how it's called, the
It's
thing,
color. Yeah, color.
color, color,
Yeah.
and yeah, and it's all about caring about pets and pet parents.
Yeah.
I do love it, but you
Yeah.
need to learn it. Yeah. Wow, there were like, I think people who are like watching and listening about your experience for the first time, they will learn from this a lot of new things, and about not only cats but dogs as well, because we're not talking like things that you are building are not exclusively for cats. Basically, for dogs and all other pets, it's works the same. And
Yeah.
uh, with dogs, I think people are going to invest more money than cats, because cats, like, they live in and that's it. But with dogs, people are investing more money in them. Do you
I
have the stats?
yeah. I have. They actually paid more money. That 100. That's on one. That's for sure. But it's maybe on 1 or 2 hundred of dollars. So it's not like huge space between this, like between dogs and cats.
I have seen dog psychologist, but never seen cat psychologist. And
Yes, we
I will
have,
never
we
see.
have. We have. Actually, I don't know how it's in English, but yes, we have. It's really like difficult word, but we have 100% we have. And right now, it's a cool thing to mention that because of this thought that dogs somehow important that cats. People, I mean, startups created more startups for cats because there are a huge amount of cat lovers, a huge amount. And for example, of course, like there are more people with dogs than the cats, but the space it's not huge as we can imagine in our head. So there are also a lot of cat lovers, yes, and they also spend a lot of money on colors, on toys, on food. Right now, food it's extremely popular startup way. Yeah, so
Yeah, food. Yeah, and food, of course.
yeah, we're not trying to focus on food. Yeah, on 100%.
I today was like buying food for my cat, so
Oh yeah.
yeah. So I am into this. Okay, wow, that was like maybe there is something I haven't asked you, but you want to tell about.
Mm, maybe because it's my first podcast, and I would like to. Then I will download this video, and in after 1 year I will watch it with my team and laugh about it. But I would like to give like some I would like to give advices for people who started maybe their startup or something like this, because on LinkedIn there are, I think, a lot of people, or maybe on YouTube, who really like it was about me. I was thinking about creating startup, and I would like to share one small story about the main idea that you need to believe in yourself, because when I was on my 5th year at school, I was actually, I don't actually remember, 10 or even 11. I got a terrible situation in my life. My grandparents dead because of heart diseases, and the main thing was that we could prevent it, because we could ask we could call to emergency if we saw that heart rate was changed, something like this. Yes, so it was some kind of trauma for me at that time. But when I was in my seventh year at school, I don't know how, but somehow I decided to create my own project, and it's a digital it's a smartwatch. And the main idea was that your grandparents can have this smartwatch, and this smartwatch will have integration with the hospital, and if something is wrong, this watch will call and send your location to the hospital, and hospital will come to your grandparents and save life. So it was the main idea, because I was the kid, and I was like thinking about how I can help people like my grandparents. Yeah, so I lived with this idea for like 5 or 6 years. Then I went to the university, and there we got some kind of projects, and I decided to have this project. And in my university in Kharkiv, we got a lot of cool teachers with their own company. So I decided, oh my God, I will share this idea, they will like it, and so on. So I created all description of the project. I wasn't able to create a smartwatch, but I created prototype Android application, just to simulate that your heart rate now is down, and see
Yeah,
how it
yeah,
works. So I gave this project to my teacher, and she told me like, oh my God, this is so terrible, because you have terrible, you are not going making money. This is terrible. Please don't speak about startups, like please never speak things about startups and so on. So I was really like in terrible situation in that time, because my thoughts, my beliefs was ruined, so I forgot about startups at all. And after 3 or 4 years, I was watching one video about startups, and one guy presented his idea, the same idea with digital watch, with emergency, with heart rate, and you know what? It was successful. Everybody loves it. It saved people. He got a lot of money. He got a lot of funding, and so on. And in that time, um, I on 100% believed in myself, and I gave me uh, how to say it in English. I gave me awards. No, not
Promise. You gave yourself a
promise. Yeah,
promise.
yeah, thank you. I give myself a promise to believe in my idea on 100% and not allow people to destroy my idea and to destroy myself and to destroy my beliefs. And right now it helps me a lot. So guys, if you have your own idea, your own thoughts about that, you understand that you want to have the thing in this way, please do it in this way and not allow people to destroy it. Of course, you can ask people. For example, I ask Serge about how he thinks about our product, but I am not allowing everybody like destroy my project, destroy me and my team and my values. So I think I will invite all to you watch this video, and I think it's gonna be funny.
In 2 years, you will have a great amount of money to hire Hollywood, somebody from
Yeah,
Hollywood to record this.
yeah, yeah. That's a cool story. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. Wow, that was great. Yeah. How you, I couldn't agree more. You need to believe in yourself and in your values, what you're trying to achieve, and you want to achieve. Because yeah,
yeah,
we all have with our Soviet education this
yes,
experience when you are not supported, you are just destroyed. But
yes,
yeah,
yes,
we will not go into this.
yes. But we are on our way to change it. That's
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
100%. Yeah. So I think we are out of time already.
We are not like limited by somebody.
Oh,
So that's but yeah, I have no more questions to ask you. I mean, we'll have in 2 days our last session in
yeah,
1991.
yeah,
So yeah, thank you for your time. Thank you for coming. And this one, like you've come to me. So I want to go to your stream and talk about Cheery Cat. Of course, you should. Yeah.
yeah. Thank you very much too. It was a really cool experience, and I felt like really comfortable during this podcast. I shared any thought that I would like to share, and before each important event in my life, I decided to put to create a goal. What I'm trying to achieve with this kind of event, and
Yeah.
my goal for here was to be so honest with yourself, with like audience that now is watching us. So I think I achieved my goal, and it's a cool experience. Thank you very much, and thank you everybody for coming
And for
here
listening.
and
Yeah.
for
Thanks
listening.
a
Yeah,
lot.
you're great people.
Yeah. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you, guys. Bye.